Synthetic division with polynomials is a quicker way of dividing. However, the method only works if the divisor or denominator is of the form x plus or minus some number. Now, when we say x, this means a coefficient of 1, an exponent of 1. Literally x. So we do have that form here with the x minus 4. So the setup for synthetic division, we would divide by the root of that divisor. For example, if we were dividing by x plus 5, we would use -5. Imagine setting it equal to 0 and solving. So we're going to put the number 4, and we're going to do kind of an upside down division, and we're going to write only the coefficients of this dividend. So we're going to write 5, and then -17, and then the -12. And again, if we were missing any terms, we would replace that term with a 0. Notice I've left some space between those coefficients and that division bar below. We're going to bring down our first coefficient. We're just going to start with 5. Now we're going to multiply that 5 by our divisor. 4 times 5 is 20. And we're going to bring the 20 up to the next column. Now we combine the -17 plus 20 would give us 3. And then we multiply again. 4 times 3 gives us 12. So we bring that 12 up to the next column and combine. And we repeat that until all of the columns are filled. The last number here is always our remainder. The 5 and the 3, that is our quotient. So we can write that as our polynomial, but a polynomial that is 1 degree less than our dividend. So notice we started with a squared polynomial. So that means this 5 belongs to a linear polynomial, 5x and a positive 3. This is our quotient from here. So this means x minus 4 and 5x plus 3 are both factors of the polynomial 5x squared minus 17x minus 12. In our last example, since we're dividing by x plus 3, the root would be -3. And we're dividing it into that numerator there with coefficients of 2, coefficient of 5. But notice we are missing the x term. So we're going to replace that coefficient with a 0 as a little placekeeper. And then we have our positive 17. So we're bringing down the first coefficient there of 2. Multiply by that -3, we get a -6. Then combine those like terms in that column, we get a -1. Multiply it again by that -3, we get a positive 3. 0 plus 3 is 3. -3 times 3 gives us a -9. And then 17 plus a -9 will give us a positive 8. This is our remainder. So again, we brought down the 2. We multiplied and then brought it up. And then we combined. Notice we're not changing any signs when we're combining here. Using the root, the opposite side of this guy is kind of like already putting in those change of signs, those negatives for us. And then we keep doing it. We multiply and bring it up. We multiply and bring it up. So we started with our dividend here as a degree of 3. So that means these coefficients are going to start with a degree of 2, minus 1x plus 3, plus we have a remainder of 8, and we can write that over our divisor of x plus 3. Because we had a remainder, that means x plus 3 is not a factor of 2x cubed plus 5x squared plus 17.